as we join women globally in celebrating 150 years since Mother's Union was started by Mary Sumner. We want to look into a journey of who we are as Thika Diocese and where we started and where we came from. That time, Thika Diocese, it was, let me say, a small diocese because there was nothing.
The thing that was not clear to me. These are two dioceses. It's just like a child of two mothers. Mount Kenya South is part of it,
Right.
and then Mount Kenya Central part of it.
We emphasized so much not to enter Mother's Union if you do not have a calling.
The Mother's Union didn't have a training manual.
Yes. This was a great achievement.
And when I was in Thika, we organized one that was in Embu, Kigali Teachers Forum, which was also very successful. Very tiring, of course, but at the end of the day, when you see the work you have done,
yes,
and when you hear that women are happy, you are also happy.
So it's an empowerment activity to our children that thinks, and also to enlighten them, the teens girls to this mentorship.
Every great journey begins with faith. Long before buildings were raised and ministries flourished, there was a calling, a commitment to serve God, strengthen families, and nurture generations through His Word.
I think the GOAT project was a borrowed idea from the old diocese of Mount Kenya Central. Mrs. Maheini and his wife mentored both of us.
Munajua Harika? A female.
A female goat.
Yes, a female goat.
Yeah.
We used to give through for a needy
person.
So that female goat can be passed to that needy person.
Over the years, we have been taking care of the vulnerable children at our Namrata Shah Children's Home, now known as Murata.
Remember, there was a time we asked the bishop whether they can give us, there is a radi there, there. Then we were told we can do the farming. So we used to take the beans, maize to Namurata.
For the Mother's Union, I must say, as a bishop, it was the most compassionate department. And James chapter 1 or chapter 2, that talks about being hospitable to the orphans.
Some time back, we held a medical camp across the diocese. We were able, through the archdeaconry coordinators, to pick the needy areas. And now the Mother's Union president was the mind behind the medical camp. And we really appreciate, and more than 1,000 people were attended to.
We were also able to give fertilizers, seeds like onions, cabbages, kales, and spinach to women. And we also helped those families who didn't have water to install water. And we are always very grateful for the women who truly supported this initiative.
The ministry's impact reaches far beyond worship. Through initiatives such as the Hand in Hand program, vulnerable families have received drip irrigation kits, clean water, farm inputs, and seedlings, bringing hope, dignity, and sustainable livelihoods to many communities.
We have also taken care of our elderly women, and we've been calling them Atmiya Anine, Kana Aire Anene. They have been fellowships in our churches, like Yashuki, Holy Communion services, in places like Yarotara. So when you wanted to address the issues of parenting, now that the older generation has said no to some talk, what do you used to do?
So you choose your topic. Whatever you do, remember there are those at reality.
Yes. Yes.
So during that time, you could find the mothers' union were like the age of my mother, and probably the ones who are younger, the age of my elder sister.
Over the years, the leaders have had their own seminars, either at the archdeaconal level, at the deanery level, at the parish level. Women leaders have been trained, and also at the diocesan level, we have taken up that after every election of Mothers' Union across the diocese, we train our women.
And when we had a gathering of the Mothers' Union, say like a training or seminar for the Mothers' Union, they would come and buy with a lot of joy.
So the message they hear from the church, they would take it at home, and we would find a parish that was down, going up and growing and expanding.
We have the archdeacons, we have partnered with our archdeacons over the years. Canon Kuria, one of our archdeacons, has been very instrumental in training women across the diocese. We have also partnered with our training college, Bishop Jogona Training College, BNTC, led by Professor Monyua, in training our women. And lately, we had our trainers, Reverend Dr. Kivisho, we had Reverend Dr. Sharagu, and we had Dr. Catherine.
Combining with what I did at Kenya Polytechnic as a graphic arts designer, I was able to do this first training manual. So I was also part of translating the Kikuyu training manual.
It's about teens girls mentorship, which we usually held it in the month of November, and it's an empowerment activity to our children, that teens, and also to enlighten them.
I remember we used to do music festivals, which were also very involving. We start at the parish level, deanery level, then go to archdiaconry, and then finally to the diocese.
Last year, 2025, we held a mega rally at Thika Stadium. Again, it was a success. Seeing through all those arrangements, and we held that rally. Yeah, it was a mega rally, and more than 6,000 ladies attended, again being led by our diocesan bishop.
With every season of growth came new opportunities to build. Through vision, dedication, and the support of God's people, the diocese continued to expand, strengthening its ministry, developing its facilities, and preparing for generations to come.
The Mothers' Union envisions to start their first project at the grounds of St. Luke, Makogeni.
Before we went and did the foundation, one of the leaders, a layperson, said, you know, in a church compound, when you put up a construction, rental houses, you don't know who is going to occupy them. If somebody is a drunkard and he is going to pay rent, we allow them to do that. So we debated and debated and debated, and this man is the one who came up with the idea. Let's go and buy a plot away from the church, which we actually appreciate.
Archdeaconry charities, they used to go to the parishes.
Yeah, to see how the parish is.
How the turimos are.
Yeah, how the turimos
are being opened.
Yes. So they used to be there.
Helps us so much. What we actually remove. Because whatever you put inside there, for example, we say we have a harambe at a certain date, and then you start saving. You will just put your penny during that harambe, and you have something to do.
One time when we visited Mother Karoa to be our guest, and we could go and wait for hours.
And we did a harambe that was not for the headscarf. It was for the hats, for the ladies to wear. That one we went for a harambe, and we collected some money.
And when we look back, we see what we did collectively with the mothers union. We said you are not going to leave them behind. I think that was a challenge to Kama, because Kama did not come up with any project.
In 2015, I got an opportunity to attend the synod of the Diocese of Sunyani in Ghana. The vision of having a uniform shop was born.
And then now, after some time, we realized that buying finished uniforms, we were not getting enough profit. And so the idea of now buying our own machines came, and I organized for the buying of the machines. And then, of course, now the buying of the machines would bring fundis, which we looked for fundis, and after being interviewed by the diocesan committee, they were employed, and now we started doing the work there.
Yes. We shared with our diocesan bishop then, Bishop Julius, the possibility of having our own diocesan MU Kitenge. And he actually accompanied me to Thika Cloth Mill headquarters, and from that visit, the MU department was able to print his first MU Kitenge.
Being able to interact with other coordinators from other dioceses, we are able to market our shop. And now our material is going overboard to other dioceses, and I'm grateful.
As Mothers Union, we continued to think of another project which we could do after opening the uniform shop. We shared with our bishop, and out of great wisdom, our bishop advised us to do a project that is in line with our greatest objective of Mothers Union. And that is a project that touches family life. Initially, we started with a vision of it being a small project, sort of park, where children could go and play and have some recreation activity. Bishop gave us a team of experts whom we could sit with to see how this project could become a reality. And the women graciously and with one heart supported the project. And for 6 years, women managed to raise over 40 million towards this project. And Bishop gave the project a name, a recreation center, which is alcohol-free, which is Christian-based, where families can comfortably dine together, go out for swimming, sit and relax, and also a place that one can also have some quiet time. That's how the name Shepherd's Field came about.
Itanamoro dweke wa Mothers Union nenda rumaga muduri deto gathigĩria gĩtĩ igũra igũra mũthĩ wakinya nĩndatwarĩirwo bishopu gĩkwe wa Mothers Union na hau nĩho ndehĩtire mĩhĩtwa ĩtatũ ai nĩ twetatũ naguo wa mbere gwĩkĩra kĩhiko hinya njuge nĩ kĩndũ kĩamũre na nĩ gĩtheru mũthuri maikarage na mũtumia wake o nginya gũkua ai o nginya gũkua.
As women of Thika Diocese, we have every reason to thank God for the far that we have come. Hii ubali Mungu amekuwa pamoja nasi. Our God has been Yahweh Nisi. He has been God, our banner. Amekuwa bendera yetu, and he has been together with us. He has also been our Jehovah Jireh. He has been providing all the way for every need, every project, every initiative. Our God has been Jehovah Jireh. And he has also been our Jehovah Rapha. Ametuponya, tumepitia kwingi, ametuponya kiroho, ametuponya hata mili yetu. We thank God for he has been Jehovah, who has been our healer, Jehovah Rapha.